That's not a ceiling hook.
So this is the...
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again.
It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, but now, I just want to sit down, zone out.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
Welcome back to the administrative district,
Trailblazers. First time.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fit. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have... You are excellent fighters. I'd love to have you provide training for the guards, but I know you have place. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to...
Huh? That's...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on the address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three...
Sasha. My Sasha, is that...
Dad! By the Ember Lord, I thought I was never going to see...
Praise the preservation, my child! Praise their leniency. And who's this little one?
Here, Barry.
My grandson. Is this my grandson?
Sorry, Dad. I wanted to introduce you to...
That's okay, my child. We've got all the time in the... Did you say publisher? a look.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over.
Looks like it.
Wow! Did you see that, Clara? A super...
I don't think that's a monster. Mr. Svarog's database has information about it. It's called...
Don't worry about the name. The important thing is I saw it, and it just so happens to be the mole's next target.
Enough about money. What good is it anyway?
You know what I mean.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this...
Citizens of Bellabog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya...
People of Bellabog, hear me.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, the sacrifice of Cocalia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond in the far north. I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to the Order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, people of the underworld, I dare not ask for your, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Bellabog will not recover its former glory, and the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my... Most of you were not aware of their arrival. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Bellabog, hereby take my...
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Bellabog!
Don, sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Branya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people, but I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though this... I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazer.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5.
What? That
My scoring criteria are...
Anyway, we should be asking you. That's the spirit. Let's go. One more round in the wait 700 years for us. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so here we are! Everwinter Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too! Let's...
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a...
Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. you'd find a buyer for it and sell it.
How do I explain?
A photo? What?
I must remind you that taking photos of others with. Wait.
That's wow, photos are awesome. You like it? Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents... It's you three!
Come, how have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile,
Hey, that's not your line.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway,
Photo. Oh,
over here, Clara. There's gotta be a better shot than this one.
We shouldn't have trusted it. Never mind. At least it's memorable. A little farewell gift.
Huh? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Danhung, thanks for taking care of me. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Swan.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel. Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury. Come on. Kimiko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that...
Come around and have a look.
It's been more than a decade. I'm so glad to see you in the hotel.
Unbelievable. Feels like it was just yesterday that I was showing around the hotel all those years ago. I'm too old to remember a lot of things, but that day, I remember.
Since the passage between the overworld and underworld has opened up.
Of course, of course. I was worried before that after losing customers from the overworld, you would go out of business, but your establishment is still alive.
You flatter me, Goethe. My hotel is getting refurbished. I'll be sure to invite you to visit again when the work is...
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
It was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't... Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No, I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no...
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of it. You poor thing! I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go.
Yeah. Well...
Welcome to the Goethe Hotel.
It's been more than a decade. I'm so glad to see you in the hotel lobby again, Mr. Goethe.
Unbelievable.
Since
of course.
You flat.
Come around and have a look.
Here we are at last.
Nothing.
Hey, I'm not.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trip.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good... and miss out on a great adventure.
Get some rest on the express. Urilo 6 was... Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we...
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the name. You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would graduate.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time about your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. You must have a lot of unanswered questions, I saw. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
Oh, drats. What a drag. Should have known to turn off the... Oh, I've grown so... Who's there? No. I'm just messing with you because standing in front of you is just a hologram. The real me...
Hello? The express is about to warp jump!
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others.
I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
The universe is vast beyond. Thank you for becoming our companion. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are... Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, cocalia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
I'll be waiting till we make it the day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh. We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we friends look after each other. This is a Stellaron. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme... On the flip side, we can't... Sure, ask away.